Hey everybody, here's the Squire by Fender Stratocaster Standard Series. It's an Indonesian 2001. Here in the headstock we have Graphtec ratio tuners, Graphtec tusk nut. We'll be gluing that in with the strings. And here's the neck. After the polish, I actually started this a few nights ago, and I started with files on the edges, and then eventually I taped it off. I went to sandpaper, many different grits of sandpaper. It'd be my first time doing this, so I took it easy. Nothing greater than 400 grit or less than 400 grit. We went greater, went up to 3,000 grit. I think I'll do it once or twice more to really hone it in and get all of it real smooth. It's still got a little bit there. I mean, it's acceptable for now, better than it was. Anyways, if you can watch the other video that shows all the prep and the polishing of the frets. These are Tex-Mex, Fender Tex-Mex pickups. They're in now, wired in standard. New pots, Bourne's pots, Oaks Grigsby switch, 5-way switch. Standard wiring, .047 paper and oil capacitor in this guy. I believe these are 250K pots. We'll be putting this together and playing around with it, setting it up. I'll decide after I play with it. I may do a treble bleed here in the volume. It's kind of shiny, I know. And the lettering's upside down. That's just the way I like it. Up to 10 there. Everything's upside down at 10. And also the bridge, this bridge pickup. It has no tone control. I may also wire it to add it onto one of these tones. I'm not sure how that works. I know a little bit about it. I'll know more later. And maybe it'll wire into both tones. This is a Switchcraft output switch. I recommend this highly. It has a very strong hold once you put your input into there, your jack into there. It holds very strong, and it's just great. It's a great switch, or I'm sorry, output jack. So these are Geiger titanium alloy saddles. Those are great. I was looking for something that would have a good, strong hold. Let's see if I can kind of get you a few angles of this. Yeah, strong hold with the pressure of the guitar strings. I play with 11s, and I've seen a lot of saddles on this first string. The pressure gets too strong and it takes it out of alignment, so you don't get a straight line all the way up the fretboard, all the way to the nut. But these screws are really strong. I think this might be the one. When all the pressure of the strings gets on here, it'll be straight. It's not going to give. So those are special titanium alloy Geiger saddles on top of this original bridge plate. I believe it's some sort of a brass plate. I can see scratch marks from the old saddles there. And it looks brass colored. At least some brass alloy, which is good. So these Asian Oriental Strats, they're smaller than your average Strat. They're at 1 3/4 inches here. The twin pivot system is kind of special in that it's 2 1/16 of an inch right here. which makes this bad boy in here special. This is a brass block. Look at that bling. This comes from, oh, let's turn it. Killer Guitar Components. Synchronous twin pivot, solid brass tremolo block. So it has to be special. This is a 42 millimeter tall, and it's thinner, and it might be just the same in width, but it might be a little smaller in width too than your standard American block. So I had put a lot of work into finding the right one for this, and Killer Guitar Components had it. Those run about $100, $40 on the saddles. I don't know, maybe $65 on the pickups, and a few dollars on the tone pots and switch. I had the sandpaper from previous projects. I also paint, so I put gesso and prep my canvases kind of a certain way. The Graphtec, I forget what these guys costed. They're probably $100 at least. These ratio tuners and another few dollars here. So, you know, overall, we're looking at $400 in upgrades on this Squire. It's pretty good. I like it. I can't wait to play it. I'm going to string it up, and we'll make another video. You guys take care.